Hey guys, it's Julie. I am currently at my neighbor's house. Um, they are away. They are on vacation, and so I'm staying over house sitting and dog sitting. They have a dog named Lily, really cool little dog, and so she and I are hanging out, having some girl time. Um, just been busy as heck lately. We're getting closer to Black Friday, which I'm still a little nervous about, but hopefully we'll have some extra help by that time. And I still don't know for sure how they're going to do that. Like if both me and the other guy who does the asset protection are going to be there together, or if, we'll have extra help, that kind of thing. Um, but tomorrow, I have to be at work at 7:30 in the morning because we're having our official, here's what we're doing for Black Friday, and hopefully we'll get some more information about it then. Um, and I can't joke around that, if nobody brings up anything, I am asking some questions because this will be my very first Black Friday actually doing anything other than being a cashier and stuff, and it's a lot different, especially considering, that that I'm going to be responsible for being up by the door, check the receipts, and it's going to be chaotic, and yeah, I'm more than a little nervous about it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, things will be, they'll have a plan set for how that's going to work. Let's see what else. I've been in a slump lately about posting and writing in general. I haven't really done much. You guys all know about the Heroes Forum that I write for and everything. Well, if you don't know, it's real easy. Just go to Google, type in Heroes CRPG. It'll be the first thing that pops up. And just click on that link and you'll come to my site. And I think of it as my site because, I've been there since 2010, I believe. So 3 years, which is pretty cool when you think about it. So my brain just kind of went whoop. But yeah, so I don't know, I've just been, and I think a lot of it is just that I've been very stressed out lately due to work and due to just being busy as heck. When I'm not at work, it's like I technically get one day that can really be considered a free day. I mean, because usually I get like a Sunday off, and then I get a day off during the week, which lately has been Friday. And, well, Sunday, the problem is that we've got church in the morning, then we usually go out to eat for lunch, and I may seem like I'm complaining, and I'm not really, because I enjoy all these activities, but then, it's like I may get a few hours in the afternoon, but then usually I have my small group that meets at night till like 9 o'clock, and by the time I get home and everything, I've got a couple hours, yeah, but, then I should be getting to bed at a semi-decent time, because usually I have to be up and ready for work, by 8 o'clock, because I have to be at work at 9:30 in the morning. So that's that. And so I don't know, it's difficult. It can be, difficult, because then I usually only have Friday or whatever day off during the week that they give me, and that's the day that I do laundry and clean and try to cram everything into one day, and it's just insane. So, especially when you consider the fact that that's normally not my style. I'm normally the kind of person I will maybe like dust one day, and then, you know, like the next day I'll do laundry or whatever. And I'm just more, I don't know if you want to call me free-spirited or what it is exactly, but I'm definitely more of the type where I'm just like, you know, it's like I'll be like, oh, I should wash my clothes, you know, so I'll, you know, if the laundry room's free, I'll go up and I'll wash clothes or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. Well, my mom is like the complete and total opposite of me. She's Miss Uber organized. She's made you get your work done first, and then you can, you know, and get all your work done first, and then you can, and I just, you know, it's funny. I'm so totally unlike her, and yet there's times where I'll be sitting trying to post or something, and all of a sudden I hear her voice in my head, and it's like, you need to be doing this. What about this? You know, which doesn't help. Which doesn't help me get into the mood to post. So, you know, that's frustration there. And like I said, I love my mom. I love both of my folks. And I love my mom, and I love, you know, I've loved getting to know her better, you know, since moving in with both mom and dad. But at the same time, you know, that they're still my parents, you know. It's like no matter how old you get, you know, how old I get, they still, you know, I'm still their daughter. I'm still their, you know, and they still see me as well, we're just trying to help you. You were just trying to tell you these things so that you'll improve and blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, I understand that, yet at the same time I'm 45 years old, and you know, I don't need to be, you know, it's like I love you guys, but I have my own way of doing things. So, yeah. And I mean, don't get me wrong, they've helped me out a great deal. You know, I do really appreciate, you know, having, you know, being able to live with them and not have to worry about, you know, rent or utilities or anything like that. And I do contribute, you know, I do my best to, you know, chip in when I can and stuff like that. And so, and because of with them, I've been managing to chip away at my 2 remaining student loans, and of course one's a big one, but the other one, you know, it's like I'm down to 700 something, and so, which is pretty decent considering, you know, it was like in the thousands something. But yeah, so that's nice. You know, and then once I get that baby paid off, then I'll be able to then I'll be able to add more money to the big student loan, you know, and chip away at that bad boy. In case you guys have figured this out yet, this is probably going to be more of a rambling type blog. Just kind of spur of the moment. I was just sitting here, and I was just like, I'm going to vlog. Because, you know, I'm in a new location. I'm in a new, you know. And I just noticed how weird that looks. I mean, it's like my face is so totally bright. And then behind me, it's like pitch blackness. Which is like, you know, a little bit on the creepy side. But, so... Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. I'll probably jinx myself now that I'm going to say this, but You know, there haven't been any sightings. There haven't been any, you know, anything like that. So I'm feeling pretty blessed. I'm feeling pretty good that, you know, nothing's been going on as far as that's concerned. And Lily's she's an awesome guard dog. I mean, if somebody goes by, I mean, one of our neighbors was outside getting his mail out of the community mailbox earlier, and she was barking like crazy, and it's like, that's just, you know, that's just Mike or whatever, you know. So it's been pretty good. It's been pretty decent. And I'm doing my laundry, you know. Couldn't get away. Well, I kind of wanted to do my laundry because I'm only down to one work shirt, and that work shirt has 2 stains on it at the moment. And so I was like, well, you know, I'll bring up my laundry basket and we'll do that. Went to the grocery store, or Target rather. Wanted to get some food for being over here. I mean, my neighbor, you know, she has some stuff in the fridge, but a lot. I just always feel weird about eating other people's food. I'm just kind of like, you know, I mean, she bought like 3 frozen pizzas for me. Matter of fact, I had one of those last night, which was delicious. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, I feel bad eating other people's food when I'm you know, even though I'm at their house, and, you know, they probably want me to eat it so that it doesn't go bad, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I feel bad about eating your food. So I went to Target, and I love the Super Target near our house because, I mean, it's got everything. It's got all your typical Target stuff, you know, and it's got, a matter of fact, that's where I bought, I don't know if I've shown you guys this yet, but that's where I got this. It's a Minecraft sword. So cool. They have a little section there of Minecraft stuff. I mean, they have like magnets, they have like the cardboard, the heads, you know, like the head of Steve or the head of a creeper, that kind of thing. And they have this, and they have the Minecraft pickaxe too, which I wanted the sword because that's pretty cool. And they have the plushie of the creeper, and you press him, and he actually makes a boom. He actually explodes, and well, it doesn't explode, but I mean, he makes noise. So that's pretty cool, actually. So I just thought that was cool. So I didn't get the sword today. I've got it a few weeks ago, but yeah. So I think it's pretty cool. You know, it's definitely decent. I'm gonna try to turn this. There we go. That's a little less bright. Yeah. I feel like I'm just white, you know, like, woo! Anyway, but so, yeah, but I bought some food. I bought some muffins and some lunch meat and bread and stuff like that. You know, just a few things to keep me going. You know, that way I won't be eating a whole bunch of, you know, a whole bunch of my neighbor's stuff. But, you know, I mean, they did tell me I could eat some stuff, but, you know, like I said, I'm just weird that way. I'm just kind of like, I'd rather have my own food. Tried to find some of those ice drinks that I really like. They're like flavored waters and stuff, but they have no calories in them. And they're really good. I mean, they have all the different kinds, like strawberry lemonade. They have actual lemonade. They have like kiwi, just all kinds of different flavors, and they're really good. So, and I've been trying to drink more of those and less pop, just because, oh, number one, if I drink too much caffeine, especially late at night, it keeps me up, and And also because the pop that I like, Mountain Dew, is supposedly the worst pop there is out there. And believe me, I know this lecture by heart because my mom gives it to me practically all the time. It's like, blah, 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 it's the worst. On Dr. Oz, they showed how much fat, blah, blah. And it's just like, okay. You know, I want to just ask her, if Dr. Oz told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? You know, it's like, okay, I get it. There's people out there, you know, I understand, and I think it's great that you're trying to follow healthy regimen, and I do most of the time. You know, I've eaten my fair share of salads. I've eaten my fair share of, you know, vegetarian meals and stuff like that, and I found some that were really pretty good. But every once in a while, you gotta have your macaroni and cheese. Or you gotta have your, matter of fact, those are two of the things that I bought because, well, you know, considering that I have to go to work and everything, and I bought a couple of those frozen dinners. And the two that I really like. One of them is the mac and cheese, and the other one is, country cheddar, which is kind of like mac and cheese, but it's got stuff like chicken in it and carrots and stuff like that, and there's cheese sauce, and so it's really good. Anyway, and my mouth just so filled with saliva right there. to quote Rachel from Friends. Anyway. So, but yeah, so, you know, I just got some food, I got some stuff that I needed as far as, like, toiletries, picked up a new thing of makeup, because I just like trying different shades of eyeshadow and stuff, and I thought this was really, hang on a sec, yeah, reach it, but, this is Almade, which is one of my favorite beauty products, and it's got this. It's got sparkly silver, and it's got kind of a light silver, and then this shade, which is what I got it for, because it's kind of a light, sparkly lavender color, which purple is my favorite color, and, well, not only that, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a really pretty shade, so, and it's got a little sparkle to it, so I was trying to get something like that around the holidays, just because, you know, you kind of want to dress up a little bit, and I get kind of tired of wearing just, you know, yellow and black every day that I work, so there'll be times I'll wear like a sparkly headband, or I've got a couple of flower clips, and, you know, I'll put one of those in my hair or whatever. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, you know, I like doing what I can to dress up, even if it's just painting my nails or whatever. Let's see what else. I kind of lost track of what I was doing there with my randomness. But yeah, so just been really busy lately. I mean, it's just kind of been just kind of nuts, you know? And so, which is why I'm really kind of enjoying the fact that I get to hang out here for about 8 days now. I get to kind of hang out here. I get to, you know, hang out with Lily, and, you know, so I feel kind of safe because, like I said, Lily barks if she hears anything, and so that kind of thing. And so it feels pretty good, you know. Plus, I have my sword in case anybody does come in. But anyway, so yeah, just been busy, just been kind of nuts, kind of running around, feeling kind of like a chicken with my head cut off there a little bit. But now the nice thing is that this coming Thursday will be Thanksgiving, and we're having it at my aunt's place, I believe, which is always fun. And the really cool thing is that we're having a pretty full house because Carrie is bringing, my sister is bringing her best friend, who apparently has now been upgraded to boyfriend, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. There's no, from what my mom said, that she's apparently decided that, no one else is worthy, and so she's gonna give him a chance or something. So anyway, so he's gonna be there. My cousin Nicole is going to have her special guy there, and of course her 3 kids are gonna be there. Let's see, who else? Probably, I wanna say Uncle Don is gonna be there, maybe. Uncle Don is, my Uncle Bill's brother. Uncle Bill died a few years ago, but, yeah, so Don is Bill's brother, and so he'll probably be there, I'm gonna guess. And then there's my aunt's friend Elaine, who is really cool. She's older, but in years past, the 2 of us have always kind of paired off together and kind of sat together and talked and stuff, which is really kind of nice because I have to admit, there's been times in the past where I've just felt like if I wasn't there, that nobody would really miss me. And I'm not really sure why I feel that way. I think it's just because, it's just, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. It's like I've always tried to be a part of the family. I've always tried to help. I've always tried to, and it's just, I don't know. It's just always kind of felt like I've just sat off by myself, and whatever. So I've just been really glad that Elaine's been there. And she wasn't there last year because I think she was with her family or something. And so, which is fine. That's good. You get a chance to be with your family, be with your kids, that kind of thing. But I'm glad she'll be joining us again this year. Especially since I actually have news this year with the fact that, and it's funny because last time we had Thanksgiving, I had just joined Best Buy and was a cashier, and now this year I'm in asset protection, and so, it's kind of cool to talk about that. But it'll be especially cool because I have a boyfriend I can talk about this year, So it kind of makes me feel good, because I have to admit, there's been times, and that's probably at least partly why I don't talk a whole lot at family gatherings, is just because, people are like, well, what if you did this, or blah, 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 And you know what? I'm not even going to. Okay, maybe I will mention it. Last time we met, and I can't remember if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas, because how our family does it is like my aunt will have Thanksgiving, so my mom will have Christmas, and then next year they flip, and so. Just depending on who had Thanksgiving last, the other person takes Thanksgiving the next year, and vice versa with Christmas. So, I can't remember whose turn it was. I'm almost positive we're going to have it at my aunt's this year, but I'm not 100% positive on that. So, I'll keep you guys updated on that. But, as a matter of fact, I will probably be posting a vlog about it. I might try to record some of the footage and stuff like that. I'll do it from my phone because obviously, better than lugging a laptop around. Hey, that kind of thing. But that way you guys will actually get to meet some of my family, and you know, you guys can be like, oh, now I see where she gets that from, you know. So I can't believe it's after 9 o'clock, and I should be in bed by now, considering I have to be at work at 7:30 in the morning. But I'm not going to. I haven't even started posting yet. Just like I said, I just haven't really felt like it, which is really weird for me, because usually I'm the type of person who, you know, I'm always online, I'm always on the site, and I'm always, you know, I don't know, it just seems like lately I've just been doing more moderator type stuff, you know, like helping the newbies with their applications, or answering questions, or dealing with certain members who want to cause trouble and think that they are being cute by, you know, threatening to quit, then quitting, then coming back under a different name, and, you know, I just want to go, ugh, really? You know, you have nothing better to do with your time than, you know. Anyway, I probably shouldn't have said that part, so I may edit that out. But anyway, so, and that's probably a little bit why I'm stressed out too, and why I haven't really felt like posting, is because, you know, I've been doing a lot of the moderator type stuff. I mean, not a whole lot. I mean, there's still people who do a heck of a lot more than I do. We have this one guy who, you know, taken it on himself to do all, like, the site banners and make character banners for people and stuff like that. And, you know, I think he's an amazing guy. He's got great talent and all that. But I couldn't do anything like that. I just would be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, I mean, I basically play around with PhotoBucket, but, I mean, yeah, no, it's not, no. Not good, man, not good at all. But, anyway, like I said, this is gonna be a rambling one, because, yeah, I don't know, I've just got a lot of stuff that's just, you ever just feel like you just need to get a lot of stuff off of your chest? And, you know, well, here we go. Here's mine. Here's my, I gotta get all this stuff off of my chest, because, and you guys are the lucky recipients. So, there you go. But anyway, let's see, what haven't I talked about? I don't know. I don't really know what I haven't talked about. I may have to cut this kind of short, because I just can't really think of anything else to say, other than the fact that, oh, I know what I haven't talked about. So, it snowed last night. Second snowfall of the year. Not a huge snowfall, but it's still enough to cover the ground and enough to turn it icy, which, you know, if we could have the snow without the ice, that would be fantastic. I mean, I realize they kind of come together, but it's still a little frustrating, because it's like, I get, you know, especially considering the fact that I've been moving around. I've been moving from my house to up here, and back and forth and stuff, and, you know, and it's just kind of like, trying to get out of the, you know, like earlier today, I went to the store and I came back and, you know, I had my arms full of bags and stuff, and I'm trying to walk very carefully so that I don't slip and fall on my hiney, and it was just kind of like, oh, it was, yeah. So, I don't know. I'm just glad to be indoors for the time being. I mean, I know I'll have to go back out into that mess tomorrow because I have, you know, because I have, because of work and stuff. But, and it's kind of interesting hours. It's like 7:30 to 3. And it's like, I realize that they have to have at least one of us, be doing this, especially considering the fact that it's a Saturday. And I understand that, I do. But at the same time, it's just like, I'd be kind of jealous of the other guy who works AP because he would work the evening shift. And, he'll get to participate in the meeting and then lag out, go home, and, probably go back to sleep for, and come back later. Which, whatever. I'd rather get it over with personally. I would rather have the meeting, then work, then go home and be able to have the rest of the afternoon, evening to myself. So, and I'll actually be working this coming Sunday, which I think is kind of interesting. Usually they don't even put me down for a Sunday. Usually because they know that I have, church stuff going on. Which I don't mind. I don't mind working on the Sunday every once in a while, especially if it's an evening thing, because, no big deal. And that way I can always, go to church, have lunch, whatever, and then hightail it on to work. So, not a big deal. I'm not worried about it, but I don't know. It's just odd. It's just odd working retail hours, Yeah. Anyway, was going to talk about something, but I said better not since this is going up on YouTube, and I don't want to, I just don't want to talk about it yet. But hopefully very, very soon you guys will hear about it, because the minute something changes, I will let you guys know. You guys will probably be one of the first people to know after I run around the room dancing and singing and all that. But anyway, so that's a little tidbit of, that will be my mood once whatever this thing is happens. But yeah, so the guy I met online, Keith, he is still amazing. We've been spending a lot of, whoa, that is like really white. Okay, there we go. He is really just amazing. He is just really sweet and a lot of fun. And been talking a lot about Doctor Who and The Day of the Doctor, which airs tomorrow. And I'm a little bit disappointed because I went on to the BBC website to see when it aired. Apparently it's going to air simultaneously, depending, like around the world, which is really pretty cool. The only problem is that according to the website, the time it airs here is going to be like around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which means I'll still be at work, which means I won't get to watch it right away. So hopefully they'll still have it up. They'll post it on their website and I can watch it later. But that's just part of the thing. Anyway, no, I'm not gonna say anything. Not gonna say anything yet. But keep your eyes on this channel, guys, because hopefully I will have an announcement very soon. and hopefully you guys will be just as excited about it as I will be. So anyway, I think I've talked about everything that I really want to talk about. Like I said, Keith's doing great. I've been doing, I think I mentioned doing the Ultimate Journey, which is this, it's not really a Bible study, it's more of like a, working through a lot of the gunk in one's past, and involves a lot of like letter writing, that kind of thing, and so it's right up my alley. But there again, this past week, I've just been struggling with it. I don't know why. I've just been, I mean, I'm behind. I'm behind by, I mean, I need to have 2 weeks worth done by this coming Tuesday. And of course, I mean Tuesday because, you know, we'll be, because of Thanksgiving on Thursday. But I've just been really struggling with it. I've been struggling with this. I've been struggling with posting. I just don't even know. I just don't even know what the deal is. The only thing I can think of is just because I've been so stressed out because of work and because of other stuff going on that I've just kind of sucked my muse dry, and that's not good. So hopefully, just like on Charmed, there's a gal standing behind me in the toga, and she's gonna put her hand on my shoulder and give me a kickstart, because I really need it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for right now. I really want to tell you guys that, but I can't. So, not yet. Not yet. Not until something actually happens. And then you guys will probably be one of the first to know, because, you know, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys watch my channel. I don't know if anybody does, but anyway, this is kind of a vlog. You know, this is kind of a, this is kind of a way of, I should incorporate this into Ultimate Journey, maybe. And be like, oh, well, and it's interesting because, I know there's people who do like the conversations with my 2-year-old self, and I know a lot of those vlogs are supposed to be funny, but at the same time, it's like supposed to be like that. Like, we go from birth to, well, now I'm into my early adult years, and so it's interesting. It's interesting because we have to write letters like as if we were in that time period, and write letters like when I was 12, and write a letter to me as an adult, and then I as an adult write a letter back to that 12-year-old me or whatever. And so it's been really interesting. It's been really kind of a cool, neat way of reconnecting with myself, with me, with feeling like, hey, I'm here for you, this is who you're gonna grow up to be, and, don't be discouraged because, you have a pretty good life, and stuff like that. Because I always struggled with self-image growing up, and still do to some extent, although that's gotten quite a bit better. But yeah, so I don't know, it's been good. It's been a good thing. Just like I said, I don't know what it is lately. I've just been struggling with figuring out what to write about, or not figuring, like in the case of Heroes RPG, I haven't, I know what I need to write about. It's just, feeling like it. Feeling like doing it is just the hard part. Matter of fact, I'm procrastinating from doing that right now because I'm doing this. So, and that's the clock. It chimes every half hour. So, it's pretty cool, you know. It'll chime on the hour, and then it'll chime like every half hour. So, it's pretty decent, you know. And the nice thing is that I'm sleeping in the basement, so I don't hear that every, It's hard enough getting to sleep in a place that you're, not that I'm unfamiliar with it, but just that I'm not used to, I'm much more of I sleep a heck of a lot better in my own bed, and all that, so... Anyway, so, yeah. So, and there my face goes white and weird again. Huh. Anyway, so yeah, so I think that's probably everything I've got to say. I should probably change my laundry and see if I can do at least a little bit of writing before I need to go to bed. So I'll probably post another one of these maybe later on this weekend. I'll definitely post one after Black Friday. Probably just because I'll be so wired and hyper that I'll just be like, because you know me, I will chug the Mountain Dew. Because, yeah. I'm probably going to need it in order to function through the crazy chaos. So, but think about me if you will on Black Friday, and those of you who pray, because I'm a little bit nervous because I heard stories about people being trampled and, stuff like that. And considering I'm going to be at the front of the store, right at the doors, I'm not exactly that thrilled. So, anyway, least said about that, the better. But, yeah, so just keep me in your prayers and thoughts, guys, and, because I'm nervous about this. This is my first year doing this, I mean, I did Black Friday working at Barnes & Noble, but I came in later, like around 10 o'clock or whatever. Then last year, I was a cashier, so... And that went reasonably decent, but then again, I didn't come in until later on in the day. Of course, I didn't end up leaving the store that night until midnight, so... Because we had to have the store clean, because, we were opening the very next day, of course, Anyway, so that's my thing. So just keep me in your prayers and thoughts, guys. And, if you have any advice for me on how to prepare for Black Friday or how to get my muse back or whatever, leave a comment, because I'd like to know, what the rest of you guys do, Have you guys worked Black Friday before? Have you worked retail? Do you write? Do you experience the lack of muse sometimes? What do you do to get over it? That kind of thing, I know I keep saying this, but I want you guys to feel like this is, like this is a communication, a two-way street, I want you guys to feel like you can talk to me, like you can ask me questions, and I'll try my best to answer them. If you guys have any advice for me, I'd love to hear it. So, anyway, I'm gonna give this the old upload here in a few minutes, and have a good night, guys, and I will talk to you later.